Everybody, welcome. Uh, Post up on YouTube. Yeah, sorry for running a little late. I was just at the park a lot of the day, then went out to dinner in the evening with the family, and I was just so tired. I just had to have an extra couple hours of sleep there. I was not gonna be able to function. But we'll see if we can get a couple of games in here. Still kind of asleep. I got some coffee. We're trying. Trying to create a post here. Here we go. Israel. So we don't know who their support is yet. There's a chance they could be doing like a cute Poppy support thing. Yeah, I don't want... The thing is, dude, I don't want you to play Xayah if you don't know how to play Xayah. Acts like I'm disappointed with that. It's like, no, that's the plan. That's part of why I don't have a Rakan. Xayah is difficult to play. I mean, Ezreal kind of is too, but he does play some Xayah. So we're against Thresh. It's fine. Alright. I mean, I'm not, like, super upset about that. We had another, like, auto-filled support. Well, I don't even know. This dude's just sort of all over the place. He does have a good win rate. Yeah, we had several samplers, though. Hey, what's up? Huh. Well, I mean, Poppy doesn't, like, completely shut down Rakan. Like, she's annoying, but, like, almost anything's annoying against her. Like, you could play an Enchanter, I guess, but I really don't want to play an Enchanter into Poppy. Yo, what's up, Martin? What's up, Cot? Currently driving around a volcano. Sweet. I mean, it's not ideal, but... She's got, like, one cute move, you know? And you have 3 jumps. So, like, if she interrupts your E, you can... Yeah, you're gonna be stunned for, like, whatever it is. Like, 3/4 of a second or something. Then you can just E again. Yeah, it's... You know, the W's obviously annoying, but... Like, it's gonna be good into Leona. It's gonna be good into, like, a lot of engaged champs. Hey, what's up, Dylan? I guess we'll just more... I could just... Well, they banned Samira. Maybe I should go back to banning Samira. I don't know. Morgana is annoying, especially because Caitlyn's getting a bit more popular. It's all good, Wings. Trying Gwen for the aesthetics. I mean, she's cool, I guess, for those reasons. She's also extremely powerful right now. I think she might get nerfed soon. Hey, what's up, Nagaraki, if I didn't say hi earlier? What a cuck of a champ. The old Thresh. Oh, they banned Yumi. I was actually thinking about going Yumi this game. Let's do Rakan. Rakan's not, like, insane with Graves. It's not terrible, but... Think about, like, Janna or something, but we just don't have any engage if I don't pick Rakan. Good ADC to one trick. Probably Ezreal. I think if we're talking like something that you want to learn and be able to play for like years, or at least, you know, a season, it's always going to be like pretty good if you're good. Ezreal. Now, I would say, like, right now, I think Samira is the best ADC, and she's banned some, but she's not banned as much as she should be. So I do think Samira, kind of like what Vlad said, is a pretty good choice for, like, right now. But she's a little item dependent. Well, I mean, Ezreal is too. Ezreal does require some very specific items. Zach is pretty obnoxious. I guess we'll keep unflinching for Polymorph. I don't know about the free company. I'll have to look it up and figure it out. I'm just like recording episodes right now, so I'm not really like super talkative on there, but we could try to get it going. I don't think I've seen a lot of our people on. At least not Sharas and J-Bear. I can't tell if like how much they've been playing. And then I think John's on there, Dave's on there, but I don't think I'm friends with John and Dave on there right now. So I'd have to see. Dave's been talking about it though, so I think Dave's been playing some. Such a strange invade. He was trying to kill GP. Where the fuck is everybody? Wow. They just like chased GP. Dude, if those two would have been there, we would have had them. Didn't one of them flash to try to land an auto? Was that Ezreal? Well, I don't like to hear that. The old, I just want to farm. I mean, like, you need to pressure Akali early. Like, some matchups are obviously not going to be great early on, but you still have to look for trades almost in any opportunity. Like, you just gotta do everything that you can. You can't just like cash out and say, I'm not gonna trade because this is not a favorable matchup early. I don't think. I mean, not if the opponent's giving you chances. missed the first 3 melees. That was bad. You've never seen people fight before minions? Or before spawn in the river? Oh my gosh. We're getting really busted up. Hey, there's just there's too many minions, man. Why do platinum, like, junglers always try to gank when there's like 10 minions stacked up? You gotta wait until the wave bounces. It's like, hey, you got a cannon and like 10 small minions on the tower right now. Can you just like run past that for this gank real quick?
Okay, Rakan. Get him one. Burn him. I can't because I'm
Please. Fuck, dude. Their timing is so bad. Who cares? We could have done that so quickly if everyone was on board.
they think they can.
Well, as soon as she shows top, they're gonna get dragon. Because they're up items on us now, because Vayne's at like 20 CS.
Just a dance.
So they're gonna have us pushed in, and then they're gonna see her top. She better get a kill on that GP. Looks like he knows and he's running.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Okay, well, Zach was actually top. Okay, looks like it's working out. Vi might die. I don't know if she just doesn't have lifesteal or what. Like, why Vayne is... I mean, Lulu is spec'd into a lot of healing. I think Vayne probably should have gone Fleet. I mean, maybe Fleet's just, like, horrible right now. Yeah, trying to slow down GP is good. Like, that, it worked out, because Zach was... basically tried to counter gank a losing fight up there. And the Kale rotation was good.
It ain't hard. I dance because I'm free.
Fucking hell.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah.
Enemy has been slain.
Roamed on and dove like right before I hit 6. Awesome.
I'm offended by how little attention.
I don't know. In this lane, honestly, like, she maybe should have just started, like, Doran's shield. I don't know how bad that is early on, but... we're just getting annihilated in this lane.
Magic.
Pretty rough that Akali got that roam in.
When you open your eyes, everything.
Probably on Dragon.
I'm just trying.
Well, hopefully they use it top. They didn't get any plates after a triple kill top? What?
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Yeah, Bloodline's pretty nerfed. I'm putting it not all the way deep there so it also sees the river because I can't afford multiple wards right now.
All filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
I guess Kale's doing alright. Set's still getting annihilated. Well, I say that and Kale gets killed. Dies with their ult up right in front of the Vi, basically.
They've never seen moves like
Near Raptors. They're gonna die of us. Probably. Oh my god, I didn't even see the fucking Akali. God damn it. How is Akali getting the push on this Kale? Like, over and over and over again.
I need some fun. Now.
I even had the control ward in the bush. She just ran around it to blue side, I think. I mean, maybe she ran through the bush and I just didn't see it. I can't get any vision because we're just constantly... And then it's weird. It's like the team that camps bottom wins the game the vast majority of the time. So it's like they have a turbo-fed Akali, and we have a Set who's still 20 CS behind from camping top. Like, that's our reward. Fuck. The cannons? Oh my god. Dude. Those fucking cannons did like 150 health damage to me. I didn't realize she still had her ult. Yeah, it's easy to Chad when you're up 2 levels because the mid laner is camped the shit out of your lane. I guess I shouldn't have gone for her. I thought if I got 1 W back, because I didn't think she had her W, her R. It must have been on cooldown, or she just let Ezreal die. I don't know. I thought she'd use it on Ezreal.
You weren't a little frightened.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
I'm getting impatient. I'll just put that there. Good place.
Essence Reaver Ezreal. Is that normal? That's not normal. Okay, I guess we just gotta put a ward there, because they're gonna have wards everywhere else.
I got freedom. I gotta live. I got a cause I die. That's what
Yeah, I'm not feeling super rested and refreshed. I just got up to try to, you know, get the stream.
ladies and gentlemen, I am
Yeah, we're about to get dove again.
myself. But you too!
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fuck. There's fucking 4 of you right there. Hit her. Oh my god. I think this game's over. What do I think about Yorick's support? My initial thoughts are it's probably not good. I think he requires a lot of gold, and he really wants to push the wave and take a bunch of CS. But maybe there's a build that I don't know about with him. It's possible. I have not seen it in an extremely long time. But my thought process is he's primarily designed to be a split pusher. So,
I need my love to hurt. Scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
hey, thanks, Justin. I'll release a new episode. I don't know if you care about the Beastman campaign I have going on or not. I know haven't been like super consistent with those episodes, but I'm gonna try to release another one after this. After this game, I'll throw another one on there, and I'm gonna do Dwarves and Sartosa here soon. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We just got absolutely annihilated bot lane. Vayne can just feel so worthless early game to poke without any ganks. Just almost always the story with ganks, but Vayne in particular has a hard time dealing with it because she just doesn't have any ranged abilities. Like, she's got 550 auto attack range, and all she does is auto attack, basically. She can peel melee stuff fairly well with her condemn and her mobility, but just the walk up and point click harass you with Lulu. And she has no wave clear, so she gets pushed in very easily also.
An enemy has been slain.
It's a revolution. And it's
I mean, we're camping the shit out of GP, but you know what? He's still ahead in CS by 40. And like GP's still useful. Like, yeah, he does need a lot of gold to reach his like full potential, but
humans' magic is like fire.
like his ultimate still brings a lot of utility to fights. And if he hits barrels, you know, he's still gonna do like pretty good damage. Oh my god. Case in point. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to play him as support, it's, I mean, as I always say with weird picks, you know, or off-meta picks, if you win with it, you know, keep playing it. But I think in general, you know, all I can give is general advice, unless I'm, like, looking at a, you know, a coaching session or something, and all I can give is general advice. And my general advice is that there are probably better choices if your main purpose is to win. But nah, it's not. I could have dodged it. It's far, far slower than Malphite's ult. And the knock-up is not as long. I think I had a chance to get out of that CC faster if I really wanted to. I'm not saying this game is all Vi's fault. Like, our lane bottom is trash. Like, Rakan's not that good with Vayne, because Vayne just doesn't do anything early on. Like, she's good if she gets to 2 items against a bunch of melee champs, but... Did we ever use our Rift? Did anyone notice if Vi ever used the Rift? Because the plates are gone now, so I don't know. I feel like she didn't, and she ganked top a lot. But, I mean, it's good, like, if you land it. Maybe. I mean, we do have really good scaling. It's just... I mean, I'm gonna actually just die to, like, minions here if if I don't run. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That was our play right there, if we got it. She forgot. Yeah, she didn't use it. That's what I thought. It's like she turbo camped top the entire time, got rift, and then never used it. Their top tower is still up with no damage on it. After she ganked top, like, no joke, like 5 times. So I don't know. I mean, it's not all her fault, but like basically the story of this game was every lane organically fell behind. She chose to camp top. The set still got like slammed on CS. Set is okay if he's behind because he does have some CC and he does, you know, he can build kind of tanky. But Vayne is like actually worthless if she's behind because she's just all damage. She has like no utility. So she camped top, Akali and Zac camped bottom. And when you camp bottom, you're shutting down 2 people. Like, they shut down this GP, but he still has a lot of usefulness. He's still up in CS. He still has his ult, you know. And that's why I just always say that camping bottom is the way that you win. Especially in solo queue, because you're shutting down 2 people instead of just 1. And usually the people that you're shutting down, like the ADC does not function very well at all. What the fuck? Oh my god, I could have had him. I screwed up my combo. I thought I E'd, but I guess I was out of range. I thought I E'd then W'd, but I was out of range. Durthu versus Drycha. Probably Drycha. I think the reworked... Well, I don't know. I haven't played Durthu since his rework, but I think he still does the New Forest thing also. But I would say probably Drycha. She starts off in a more hostile area. There's more action early on. Like, it's kind of like a humans thing with the normal elves, where you really don't want to attack your immediate neighbors. Although there's plenty of stuff to attack near there. Like, you can attack Bretonnia or dwarfs to start with. But it's like hostiles all around with Drycha. It's just way too fed right now. Huh. Lulu is good. I agree. I mean, I've tried. I think I have a decent win rate with her on this account. We're probably going to get demoted after this one. She's banned a lot. She's banned like, she's the most banned champ right now. I'm gonna get jumped on.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's alright. It's okay.
I think I'm perfectly capable of climbing as Rakan. I just have to play better. I don't think it's the champ. I just am inconsistent. Some days I'm, you know, do really well, and other days I don't. Obviously, this game's not great for me.
They will remember my name.
I can't remember the glamored version of the elves. I think there's just like slight stat bonuses. I don't remember which stats.
I'm G to the D.
It might say on them, or like in the description. Somewhere I think it says. I don't remember what it is though. She can get an updated version too. Her personal skill tree, the one that's like, you know, right on the Lord skills, the second row down, it gives her something that gives them bigger bonuses. So whatever it says is bigger about it, they probably already have that base bonus. I think it might just be like more damage. Might be more leadership. I can't remember. It's not like an insane amount stronger. It's just like a little bit better than average stuff. Oh, I don't know. It's the same drill. It's just a little bit better. Probably, if I had to guess, it's probably leadership for sure, and then something else, maybe armor. Since she's basically like a witch and they're sort of beholden to her, that's why I think it's probably leadership. Vayne's at 2 items, but Ezreal's at 3. And he went for like the turbo damage build too. He's not goofing around. Well, I mean, Lulu's good. Like, Lulu looks great if you're ahead, right? If you just get to sit there and just push in a Vayne and Rakan. I mean, she's good in general, but she looks particularly good if you're under no pressure early. If you get a free pass and all of your lanes win, you know, she's going to look great. But if you are getting ganked, if you're getting turbo camped, and they have a bunch of poke, and you're behind, then it feels bad, so you have no way to, like, make plays yourself. You just have to rely on other people to make plays, which, like, you have very good stats, so that strategy definitely can work. It's just when your team doesn't have engage. We did end up getting Vi, but... Dude, this Vayne is fucking trolling, man. Like, she's actually just running away so I can't, like, get my E. She's under no pressure right there. Shit, I guess I should have just flashed. I mean, I was literally right here. She was right here, and she ran this way as I was running. Like, her ability to summon up all that garbage, basically having extra regiments of renown, is very nice, especially when you're expanding early. Because if anyone comes to threaten the forest, you just spam a bunch of your stuff on a lord. Yeah, I mean, she is really good right now. It's just, again, if you don't have ways to make plays and you get behind, it can be rough. But trust me, I've played her, guys. I want to be good on her. I historically don't win as much on her as I do Rakan. But I think on this account I have a higher win rate. But I think on the other account it's lower. Okay, he's just donating some kills for us. Chad Lulu. Yeah, I think Relic's probably the way to go, pretty much with everybody. I'm back on the Relic hype train. Holy shit. You sure you don't want to go for this Akali right here that's like turbo fed? Who did she go after? The Lulu? I think she chased the Lulu instead of killing the Akali right there. I mean, Lulu does give a shield, but she's literally just walked right past the like 25 Magi Akali with a 600 gold shutdown to kill the support, I think, is what I just saw. Still processing it. Was she? I thought she hourglass after or before. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. I thought she still had a chance to kill her, but maybe not. I'm not sure if we can contest this dragon. Alright, Vayne's on 3 items. Ezreal's on 4. Well. I'm gonna get all my vision. They're gonna get Baron and Soul. Maybe not. Oh, got her! The base, though. Do we really need 3 people to clear supers in the base, though? hell? They got Baron anyways. Okay, maybe. We gotta try, guys. I mean, GP can, like, TP top. Really? It's just way too late. They didn't have a Kali. Like, we had a chance. Fucking hell. I got, like, CC during my W. I feel like if we'd been down there to contest the dragon before they got soul, when it was a 4v5, we could have done it. I mean, yeah, like, yes, GP can, like, TP top, but, like, make him do that. Right? Like, make him TP top, and then Kale TP's up there to chase him or something. Like, don't let him just be there at dragon for free while Kale's top. I think we had to stop him at Infernal, and we could have forced a 4v5. I think giving them Baron plus Infernal and letting them have a Kali back for a clean 5v5 when we're probably still down like 10k is not the play. I think we have to try to get that 4v5 and deny the soul. Or not the the dragon soul. Yeah, you made the wrong call all over the place, Vi. But, I mean, I made some mistakes too. Okay, so you're wanting to donate like $15 now and $15 later? Or whatever, 10 and 10. That's, yeah, sure. You can do that. Just remind me. If you donate 10 now, just remind me later. It's got a, Streamlabs keeps a record of all the donations. It'll be fine. Okay, we'll just go. I don't know. I could have done a lot better. That was not a good game for me. It's fine, just, yeah. However you want to do it. Yeah, I mean, that's what we should have done. We did have a huge stack of supers. The first, like, after we got the 4v5, when 3 people went top to clear the supers, I don't think we needed everyone there. I think we could have sent everybody at the dragon, probably, with those supers, killed it instantly, and then, TP'd back if we had to defend Nexus. So yeah, I think that was the play. The problem was we were in the top, like, red side of the jungle, and there were a lot of supers kind of piling into the base at that point, and we had no vision because they just used a sweeper and 2 of those dust brush things to clear, like, all 4 of my wards around Baron, so we really didn't know if they were doing Baron or Dragon. I thought, once we killed Akali, I thought they were just going to go get Dragon and not risk Baron, but they decided to go for Baron and then rotate down to Dragon, so they did the greedier option and got paid off because we just gave it to them. Yeah, Set could have just stayed up there. Like, it was definitely a mistake to send 3 people up, so yeah, I think That was probably the optimal play, but I still think it was perfectly fine. After they cleared that, we still had 30 seconds to walk down to Dragon. And, like, force a 4v5. And I'm not really sure how often I get red or blue. I think it's 50%, 50-50, but... Yeah, that was rough. It's like, so, okay, what could I have done there? So, the double Akali dive, I guess I could have had a pink ward at our entrance instead of the Tribush there, and that would have given us a little more notice, and then as soon as I see the Akali, I should have just run. Or I should have been maybe watching mid lane a little closer, and then as soon as we start getting pushed in, just abandon the Vayne. That would have saved 2 kills on the Akali. What else did I die to? I don't think I got caught out and isolated and killed. I died in some team fights to Akali just, like, blowing me up. I don't know if it would have been a guaranteed win, but we were getting pretty close to... like, just being able to roll through a 5v5. But the Lulu plus, like, Zac is pretty rough if Zac hits anybody. And Kale's a pretty... well, if Kale's fast enough, I guess she can dodge it, but... Top Warwick, huh? He does play Warwick a lot. The jungler also played Warwick a pretty good amount. Jin's pretty bad with Lulu. He's taking Ignite. I mean, it's a really weird-ass pick, but at least it's kind of bruisery, and he's got Ignite. I mean, he's the style of champ that I think could be good with the items, although I'm not 100%. Wait, who is their ADC? Somebody gonna dodge over there? No? Alright. Yeah, some of those dungeon items can be pretty good. Oh, it's Akshan. Okay, I thought that was Zen Zhao for some reason. Okay. I don't know why I thought that portrait was Zen Zhao. Alright, let's just switch it up. We'll try some lane domination. Bust out the old Zyra. I mean, she does have a high win rate right now. If they don't go double assassin, she is pretty good against the bruisers because she can go Oblivion Orb second. She obviously likes to go Demonic Embrace, but Oblivion Orb is probably underrepresented. It's such a strong item right now in general. I did end up getting into this pilot program, so we'll see how it goes at the university. Basically, I'm just teaching a class that, like, I'm going to have to go, like, to a couple of different meetings and figure out exactly what's up with it, but they're trying out, like, just having, like, students, like, kind of grade themselves, sort of, and, like, not taking attendance and stuff like that, and just trying to get students to, I don't know. It's supposed to be radically inclusive. Just to get people to basically deal with the focus on, like, learning the big ideas, I think is the thought process there, and, like, working with them a little bit if they have some other issues, and it'll be interesting to try out and see. I think that style works pretty well in, like, grad school where grades don't really matter that much, where people are, like, very motivated and committed to the field. And have, like, a really good internal locus of control. So they like to do the work because they enjoy the work itself. But I'm just not sure if English, like, you know, 101 is the place for that. It's a bunch of people that already, like, a lot of them come in with the disposition that it's just, you know, a BS filler class they have to take for a requirement. Gosh. Yeah, I was about to say, how the fuck is he, like, not out of mana yet? Oh my god, he's literally missing all of these. That Brand's doing a hell of a lot of damage off of just, like, spamming the wave. And getting it to, like, bounce to us. He just flashed, right? about to say, not even a W, bro? Come on. Oh my god, it was so late. Throw a W! Dude. We're getting diffed so hard. Now, I'm just not going to be able to buy anything the entire game. Like, even though I've done, like, some okay harassment. Dude, don't play topside. Like, I'm Zyra on the bot side. What do you mean? Did that bounce to me? I was outside of the circle. We're gonna need a kill pretty soon. So he's like hitting the wave and hitting us sometimes, and then he's using the E to bounce off the wave to do extra burn damage to us. It feels like it's a lot of damage early. I know he's always been damaged, but it's that E that's like doing the extra amount of damage consistently to us. Because he's hitting the wave, and then it's like bouncing off of the wave. I think they buffed like the radius on the E or something. I've obviously played against Brand a lot over the years, but use your grenade on the wave, finally. I don't know, this guy seems kind of inexperienced on Jhin, but hopefully we can still win. I should have done free boots. Maybe we can get a kill here if he does something. Dude, stand right here. Stand right here. No, they probably saw that. Maybe not. Christ. Alright, well, guess I had it worded. Alright, we're just gonna have to get Sork boots here, I think. Well, yeah, of course you don't do Relic Shield on Zyra. You have extremely easy poke, and she needs... Well, she doesn't need, but, like, she benefits very heavily from the mana. And you need, like, you're very dominant early, so you shouldn't, like... You shouldn't ever really be behind a Zyra in the early game. But it's a tale of two junglers again. One camp's bottom, one camp's top. Who's gonna win? Stay tuned. Only years and years of evidence. Very simple logic to figure it out. I mean, it is rough because it's like this Jin's having a hard time, and like I get it, you know, top's winning, and you do want to play around your winning lanes, but I think it doesn't the E just... I thought it was just a certain radius. Everyone within a certain radius, it's like 650 or something, gets the ignite. I didn't think it like bounced. Like daisy chained to different people. Well, mid, like you can play bottom and mid. Like you can play mid from anywhere in the map, right? Whether you're top or bottom. But I think playing to the bottom side of the map, in general, is the winning strategy. Definitely before Rift Herald comes up, because the only objective's Dragon for like 3 minutes. These plants aren't doing quite as much as I remember. He might have like 2 magic resist runes or something. And then Jin just, like, refuses to use his W. Like, if he ever... Like, if Jin ever just W'd... Oh my god. Where the fuck? Is there mid laner again diving bottom? Okay, well Fizz is gonna get him though. I guess that's good. I don't think they got an assist on my death. Yeah, Brand's stronger than Karma early game, but Karma does have shielding to fall back on if she falls behind. She's still not like insane with her scaling, but... Like, when my plants hit somebody, Jin can W them, and it'll CC them. And then they stay CC'd in the plants and take extra hits, right? And that W is like 1500 range. Like, he can play super scared and very far back off the minions and still throw Ws. Like, I don't... He's not using it on the wave, I don't think, consistently. He's just holding it. Nah, Tom Kench is not good. Tom Kench, we would have been annihilated in lane with Kench. Like, we were all... It was already bad enough. But Brand at least had to respect I could do some damage to him. Tom Kench is pretty bad as a support. If you want to play him as a support, it needs to be against another bruiser bottom. It needs to be against, like, a Leona or Nautilus or something, I think. If I would have hit that E, it would have been a double kill. It's rough. I mean, Tom Kench is much better suited as a bruiser top, I think, rather than a support now. Because he just doesn't peel like he used to. He's almost like a little Alistar now. He's like... With his W, like you just go in with W and then fight people. Warwick's getting annihilated. CS top. Kench W still viable. I mean, I really don't like the word viable. I just don't think... I mean, it's a different style of lane, though. It's like you really want to be against other melees. I maybe didn't need to ignite there, but I wasn't sure about the status on his flash. I don't remember seeing him use it last time. I could have... Maybe I should have gone for more Q. I kind of wanted one more point in W just for more plants. Wow, Akshan's 5-0. Where the hell did he get... I guess he's gotten literally every single kill down here or something. No, I died once under tower to Silas. Our top lanes today are just getting annihilated. And we're just not doing enough to carry at bottom. We just gotta do better. I didn't notice he had Volibear's ult for an extra gap close.
An enemy has been slain.
Flanked and spanked.
An enemy has been slain.
It's a story of why I don't play Zyra. I mean, this is just like the playbook for why I like Zyra, but I just can't play her in solo queue. I know she has a good win rate, but it's just so frustrating when you have a potato ADC, so you lose lane, you can't get enough gold to get your items, and you don't do enough damage, and you don't have enough utility to make up for the damage you're not doing. Then in the mid game, you're trying to position for team fights, but you end up getting flanked and it's blown up. It's hard to get vision because if you fall behind early, so you have no safety mechanisms to let you ward. And so that opens up your flanks, which exacerbates your problems. You have no engage to like get you back in the game. Potato ADCs. Well, I mean, the thing is, that's just gonna happen. Like, in a good chunk of games, like half your games, that's just the way solo queue works. Like, you're gonna have a hard time winning lane. I mean, Zyra, it seems like she should be able to, you know, almost solo win lanes, and sometimes she can, but people are also playing a lot of these kind of poke supports right now. Brand's not exactly that, but he is an aggressive support, but you're seeing like lots of Luxes and, you know, that type of stuff. At least I feel like I do. It's like the push and poke is in, and Zyra's, you know, if you have a poke ADC yourself, it can work, but damn it. Ugh, rough. Seriously. Hashtag why I can't play Zyra 101. Get control and just hang out in bushes, and you can't get vision. Because they could literally be anywhere. I mean, like, I could use plants to check that, but then I'm not going to have a plant for this fight. And it's like, they could be there, they could be there, they could be there. She's so bad when you're behind. At least it feels that way to me. I mean, if you get like a miracle ult later on, if they just walk into you, if they face check you, if you somehow manage to get control of a bush. I can't remember what they all are. It's been a while since I played it. Black Falcon. I'd say the defensive one, whatever gives more armor. The name of the game is usually, even with Drycha, like, you're protecting your archers a lot of times. So I would... I can't remember what the trade-off is. Speed in general is a pretty bad stat on infantry. I mean, it kind of depends, but... You want to get a shitload of Hawk Riders, eventually, is, like... And flanked and spanked. I did some damage, but... Here comes Aatrox. Yeah. I would do the armor and less speed, because just those things really... You're just trying to clog up the front line, and then flank them, either with Hawk Riders, or just light them up with your archers also. Dwarves are kind of a... can sort of kind of be a tough cover early. The thing is, my stats probably look like my damage at the end of the game, I'm probably doing all right damage. But it just, like, isn't gonna matter, right? I'm still gonna lose the game. Is that not gonna kill the brand? I guess not. Yeah, I can't do Zyra. I just didn't have enough damage to kill him, even though he has no magic resist. It doesn't matter. Just like the base health off of like every mythic giving like 300 health. If you don't have the damage. Zyra 5-man, but they're not all gonna sit in that. Yeah, in general, I think that's probably the way to go. I feel like infantry with most factions is not the way that you win. Like, it's nice to have some elite infantry, but like normal infantry. Sometimes monsters can be good, but usually you just have them up there as just to hold people still while you win with something else. Whether it's cavalry or monsters or artillery or archers or whatever, like... Unless it's a faction with like really elite infantry, maybe like the Harganeth Executioners or like the Sword Masters of Hoeth or something like that. Maybe you can play around the infantry there, but otherwise, you typically want to buff up like your ranged stuff or like monsters or cav. Monsters usually don't get very good buffs. They rarely get, like, melee attack. Yeah, I mean, is that a Persian tactic? I feel like almost historically anybody who had cavalry superiority would use that. Like, cavalry is really strong. Just in real life. I mean, horses are huge. Dude, I was outside of that hitbox. What is that shit? Well, I guess at least we tried, Zyra. Feels bad. I mean, this Volibear's trying to blame top. It's like, Warwick's okay, bro, but you didn't play the bot side of the effing map, man. Like, now our ADC's like, it's the same playbook again. Like, Nunu ganked bottom more. We had a potato ADC. We got behind her. We should have won that lane. Like, Jhin Zyra should win. But it was like no follow-up. And it's just, it's hard to have a plan B as Zyra. Like, your plan B is basically, if you're behind, just pray the enemy is terrible at controlling vision. You get control of a bush, they face check you in a bush, and you blow them up. We got to do that a couple of times. But it's just like, you just don't have a lot of options late game. I don't remember. I mean, Persians did have, like, the horse archers. I think were popular. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is where Scott just drove around. Where's the volcano? Is it that? That? I don't know. I mean, Zyra does have a good win rate right now. Oh, the entire bay, okay. Ugh. Really think it's the side of the map I'm playing on. If anything, I think it's harder to dive red side than it is to dive blue side on the bot. I could try the movement speed rune. Relentless Hunter. I think did they nerf it? The font on this just looks so goofy now. I don't know. Looks like stretched or something. I think they added this stuff on the side. I mean, it's free, so you can't really complain too much. I think it's the same, right? I know it's still 8 per bounty stacks. Maybe they buffed it. Really? We're doing Pantheon against Gwen? I think you can't do area recon. It has to be Guardian. But your secondaries, you have some flexibility. Jesus Christ. Dude, their team. I don't think I can play this. So we're just gonna like hard lose top. Junglers 46%. I realize my win rate's not phenomenal, but it doesn't change the fact that someone else is also having a rough season on the team. Their team's just too good. It's like all S tier champs. Like, arguably the best 3 champions in each one of those roles are, like, very, very close. Gwen, Leona, and Zhen Zhao. You could argue is, like, definitely top 3. And then Trist is, like, no slouch, especially with a Leona. And then Irelia is probably, if played well, is probably top 3 in solo queue. Maybe top 5. They had an extremely good draft. Our draft wasn't necessarily horrible, but it also wasn't great. Thinking about, I think I'll just wait. We can look at some of the proposed changes for next patch. I'll just wait a couple of minutes here on the dodge. I mean, I could play on the Smurf, but we are risking a 10-pointer here. Xayah doesn't counter Trist early. Not Trist Leona. She's okay later. If the person's extremely good on Xayah. I don't think it's like... I don't think we're in a great position in that lane early. Like, if Leona hits anything and then Triss jumps in, we just lose. Maybe. They just had so much flanking, though. Like, they had so much ability to close onto her with Zen and Irelia and Gwen. Like, they're just going to run around her ult. I don't know. I thought their team looked much, much better, assuming that they know how to play those champs. Which, again, is a big assumption, but it's like they just have so many different ways to win. Like, they could carry through, like, pretty much anybody. There were no weak links in that draft. Gwen is fun. She's extremely OP, I think, right now. God, we're at 19. We're really at 19 concurrent viewers. Maybe I'll just call it right there. We got 3 games in. It's already like 3 a.m. I'll just try to come back out and maybe I'll get on earlier tomorrow around 11 or something. See if I can get my sleep schedule straightened out and just sleep during the afternoon. But yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and call it. It's just such a low viewership and it's not going to get any better at 3 a.m. It's got a late start. I think it's late. A lot of people probably weren't sure if I was going to stream or not. So we'll just come back tomorrow around 11. I'm also, like, obviously not playing super well tonight. I'm still kind of tired. Those games were not very good for me. I mean, yeah, my teammates messed a lot of stuff up too. My team. But realistically, you definitely need to go out on a loss a lot, and that's a huge problem that I have. in the past is I want to keep playing on lost streaks, which is bad to do. But anyways, we'll get back in here fresh tomorrow around 11 o'clock. I might do like a patch preview or something. So there's the patches coming in next week, and then I'll see if I can come up with some more guides and things like that. But anyways, thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.